Ladies and
Oh yeah,
gentlemen,
we
welcome to
live.
another episode of More to the Story. Before I get the pod started though, I want to give a shout out to everybody in LA, the California area. They going through a very rough time over there. People are losing their homes left and right, their businesses, losing pets, family members, all that stuff, man. I want to give
Everything.
everything, man. Me and my boy JC want to give our thoughts and prayers out to everybody in the California area, LA. Um, we supporting y'all. Everybody's see what y'all going through, and it's sad, man. But hopefully y'all come back from this. Hopefully they get a hold on all those wildfires out there, man. And yeah, man, it's a pretty crazy situation out there. But we
hmm
do got some sports this week. Bring some light into the pod. Wanted to get that out the way real quick, bro. We had a busy weekend of football, man. NFL wild card weekend, college football. But before we get into all that, man, I want to welcome my guest on here, my brother Justin Crawford,
Gang,
my boy
gang.
JC in the building.
Ganger.
Finally got to tap in with my boy. He's supposed
It's
to have
been a
been on the
minute.
pod, man. He's supposed to be on the pod, man. But we finally got him in. He got a little bit of free time tonight, mess with me. And we gonna
Yes,
get into it, man. We
sir.
talking about a little bit of everything. We're gonna talk some college football, we're gonna talk some NFL, and we're gonna talk some NBA towards the end of the pod. But let's get into it, man. How you doing, JC?
Doing great. Can't complain. No, I'm blessed.
Blessed,
Real
man.
blessed.
We blessed, man. We
Can't
blessed, man.
can't
You feel
speak on
me?
too much. Just know, man. God got me, and I'm happy. All
God
year off
got
to a great
God
start.
got us. You feel me? God
God
got
got us
us, man. You
all.
feel
Yes,
me? We
sir.
good, man. We good. Feel me? I got my little Bulls banner in the background. This new. You feel me? This is a new thing. You feel me? I got to get my Bears banner up. I got to get my Cubs, my Blackhawks. I get my banners up, man.
You
You
put
feel
the
me?
banner up when it's like the time to write.
Yeah. You feel me? I still got the kit and calendar back there. You feel me? But you feel me? It's the Bulls banner time this time, man. But
Yes, sir.
let's get into the pod, man. First topic up, we got the college football championship coming up. Notre Dame versus Ohio State. Who you like, JC?
I love Ohio State, and it hurt to say that. It hurt to say I love any team other than Florida, but I really like Ohio State over Notre Dame. I feel like they're just in like more familiar with the setting that Notre Dame has been in the recent years.
Great point, man. Notre Dame has been
Yeah.
bad for a lot of years. You feel me? They're in an independent conference, not really making deep runs into the playoffs like this. But with the
hmm
expansion, of course, in the playoff, they got the chance and they making use of it. You feel me? They're good. But this Ohio State team is great.
This
Like
Ohio State team, some dogs, bro, on both
dogs, bro.
sides.
Like Jeremiah Smith, Egbuka, Judkins, Henderson, Will Howard, and the defense got all dogs. But it's just really the
hmm
offense is too overpowering to me, bro. I don't
What that
know.
boy named Sawyer? Sawyer?
Oh yeah, Jack Sawyer got the strip sack on his old college roommate Quinn Ewers. I
Beast.
mean, he's a beast. The whole defense is good. Their corners are locked down. I don't think I don't want to say blowout because you feel me. I don't
You
want to see no
never
blowout
know,
ever
yeah.
in the championship. You feel me? Yeah, they got here for a reason, so they're obviously good.
hmm
But I don't know, man. It's not looking great. You feel me?
I
This
like
this
it.
Ohio
Talking
State
about
team dominant.
Jeremiah
Smith, man's freshman year
like freshman year
is
is
better than Terry McLaurin's entire career at Ohio State.
And Terry McLaurin was a dog, man.
He's a
Like, but
dog, bro.
we
He
just
has
got to
dogs
call.
above him, but he's a
Yes,
dog
man.
himself.
But Jeremiah Smith, 6'3", 225 as a freshman is like, what is he gonna be in year three? Like, he's still only 19. Bro could keep growing. He could end up 6'5", 240. Like, he's gonna
Exactly.
be a beast, bro. Like, his upside is like some of the best upside we've seen in a long time in college, man. I can't wait to see how
hmm
bro turn out. But in terms of this game though, I'm definitely rocking Ohio State. I know my dad is gonna hate hearing that. I don't even know you know my dad is a Notre Dame fan since he was a kid.
He's a Notre Dame fan.
Yeah, in
Bro,
Chicago,
I could even tell you where
that's where
Notre
they
Dame is
played.
located, bro. I can't tell you where
It's
it's located.
I'm be honest, it's by Chicago because they played it on
up north.
Chicago station when my dad lived there. So you feel me?
Uh,
Hold up, bro. Let me come on. I got a podcast. Where Notre Dame at? I'm tripping. Hold up.
I
Notre
said they
Dame.
go by Notre Dame, you don't really think. But I'll say, speaking on Jeremiah Smith, freshman, outstanding freshman, you also got to talk about that boy Ryan Williams,
Yeah.
outstanding freshman.
freshman.
Roll Tide, Alabama. Y'all know that's my team. It's not looking good for us. You feel me?
But as a Bama fan, who you think got the most upside out of Jeremiah and Ryan?
It's not even close, Jeremiah Smith. He's getting compared.
Not
He's getting
close.
compared to Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones, like big elite receivers. Ryan Williams is like a small playmaker guy right now, but he got upside though.
Hmm.
You feel me? He can get
He got a
bigger.
lot of upside. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's fast. He's a big playmaker. But Notre
What
Dame's
is
in
he, 7?
Indiana. I wanted to say Indiana, but I didn't want to be wrong because Indiana's
I
right next
said
to
Indiana.
Chicago. So yeah, my dad was watching all Notre Dame games when he was a kid. So he's gonna be mad that I'm going with Ohio State, but pops, just the truth. You feel
I
me?
feel like most of the country riding with Ohio State. Like
You feel me?
Notre Dame should be the underdogs
It's
here.
just one of those things, bro. You feel me? That's what it is. But that's it. That's all we got for college. We gonna go into some NFL, man. Opening weekend of wild card. We had a lot of blowouts, but Sunday night we got a great game. One of the best games of the season, low key. We gonna start off with Chargers Texans, man.
Hmm.
Chargers, they laid an egg, Justin. I mean, the Texans win it 32-12 in Houston. They had a home game. Did you expect this, bro? Did you expect this?
Did not expect the blowout. No, I did not expect Jay Herbo to throw 4 interceptions. Did not expect that at
JC,
all
4 picks, fam. He had 4 picks on the year and had 4 picks in this
in
game.
this game.
It's like
Exactly.
Lad McConkey did have the most receiving
Amazing.
yards by a rookie ever in a football game, but it's like all for nothing. Like they only scored 12 points. CJ Stroud, my fault, brother. I thought you was washed. You know what I mean? But he was elite in this game, like elite, bro. I think he was 22 for 33, 282 yards and a tutty. I mean, he had one of those plays. He was going out of bounds, slung it across his body to Nico Collins. I mean, he just came with it. I mean, he's now won 2 playoff games in his first 2 years. I mean, that's
Hmm.
pretty solid, bro. You feel me?
And
But
they say they try to downplay him because of some what's it called, some test scores. What it's called, the Wonderlic.
oh yeah, the IQ test. There,
Mm-hmm.
who
They
cares?
try
You
to
feel
ride
me?
on.
Because the
How about
IQ
how about
test
you play ball, man? How you get a
Exactly. Get
ball?
on
You
on.
the
feel me?
field, get on the
That's a
field.
that's all that matters, man. But next
And shout
question
out
up.
CJ though. He a God fearing quarterback. You feel me? I'll ride
Yeah,
with
one
all
of the
God
only
fearing.
dudes out there that he's gonna shout out God the first thing he says every interview. All glory to God, thanks to God, Jesus, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He's doing this thing. I respect him for that, man. A lot of
Hmm.
athletes aren't
As
like that,
vocal
like
on
out
that,
loud.
yeah.
Exactly, they're not vocal like that. Shout out to CJ, man. But next question up: do the Texans have a chance against Kansas City next week?
I love Kansas City defense, bro.
Bro, I do too, man.
I say
They got a chance. They got a chance. They're here for a reason. They got the chance, but like Kansas City, a different that's like a different dog right
You
there.
feel me? They're going for the three-peat. And
That's what they're motivated
I
for,
want to see
exactly.
history, fam. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I am not a Chiefs fan. I want to stick with my Lions for it all, going for it all for the Super Bowl. I'm gonna stick with my take. But if the Chiefs win, I wouldn't be mad. You feel me? I wouldn't mind
Hmm.
seeing history, bro. But in terms of if the Texans have a chance next week, I don't think so. Not with this defense, bro. The Chargers kind of laid an egg last week, and then Pat Mahomes the last 4 weeks has just been ramping up every week since he got back. Hollywood Brown,
Hmm.
it's been raps.
I don't want to say for the
Most
most
part
part.
of this season, it ain't really been the Chiefs' offense winning them games. It's really been their
It's been
defense winning them
because Pat
games.
Mahomes had his worst season statistically ever. Travis Kelsey
Hmm.
another season not 1,000 yards, and this is
Mhm.
they had Trav on ice just for this playoffs. Like last 2 years, he's been on ice, and then they won it last year with him on ice the whole regular season, and then doing it this year. We about to see a whole nother version of Trav. We about to see a whole nother version of Mahomes,
Try
and
about
then
to
we
get
just
wiggly,
going
bro. He finna get open. He finna get
what?
open.
But yeah, man. I don't think the Texans have a chance. You think they have a chance or nah?
I want to say they have a chance. I just want to be fair with them. They got a chance, but I'm leaning towards Kansas City
Yeah,
easily.
I
Easily leaning
want to
towards
be
Kansas
fair
City.
too, but it's just like this Texas team is so depleted, bro. Like no Tank, no Stephon Diggs. They're just losing. Those are two of the like super
Some
important
playmakers, exactly.
playmakers. Yeah, but Joe Mixon has been a dog
Dog.
all season. Nico Collins, dog. You feel me? But I just don't think the Chiefs will have too much to worry about if you only got to worry about two guys.
Hmm.
You know?
How's
The Texans O line looking? They healthy?
That O line is still horrendous. CJ was running
If
for
they're
his
not
life and
healthy,
still making plays. Still making plays.
I say that boy Chris
I was
Jones.
gonna be running through him. And Carl
Yeah.
Loftus off the edge.
Bro, Chris Jones had off the bye week. No, he had off the week before that, the bye week, and the week 18. So he had off for 3 weeks straight. He's coming to this game extremely healthy. Like, we're about to see game record
Mm-hmm.
Chris Jones this game.
Hopefully.
But yeah, man, enough of that game. Next game up, JC. We got to go Steelers versus Ravens. Ravens win
Mm.
this one 28-14. This is JC's team, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna give him the floor, man. What happened with the Steelers, brother?
It's our offense, bro. It's kind of
It's
disappointing,
is
man.
is
It's
is
not as
bad.
explosive as it
It's
needs to
not.
be, especially to keep up with the Ravens offense. And
Yeah,
then
man.
our defense, we rely on our defense a lot, but they was running through us. They was
I
running through us. They
mean,
was having their way.
I mean.
They was having their way.
So I was talking. I was telling you earlier. Homie we used to go to a popka with my boy Jay. He went to the game. He was at the game.
Mm-hmm.
Went for his birthday. Went into the night. He went there for his birthday and he was completely pissed off, blown. Like I was like, bro, how was Rush in person? Like, is it the same as TV? He said it's worse.
He
Like
said it's
Rush
worse in
in
person.
person, Rush just looks old, looks small, can't see over the line.
I
Like
feel like in today's like this era of football, bro, I feel like you need a dual threat QB, and I feel like Russ is just outside of that. Like his
he's
best
past
years are
his
behind
prime,
him.
bro.
Yeah,
He's
his
past
best
his
years are
exact.
behind him.
His best years are behind him. He's past his prime. And as a Bears fan, saying this to you, I'm praying for you because y'all gotta put the ball in the hands of Justin Fields next year. He's a dual
Mm-hmm.
threat, but he ain't really on the dual side. He's just a run threat, really. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me?
But he has that deep
Deep ball, he has that spark. He show you flashes of what can be. It's not
That's a
like he
great
just
point.
run. He'll get that ball down the field. He'll make some plays happen, especially with a team that leans more on the defense, so not too much pressure on him himself. But
Right.
just give him the rock, let him work. I like how he started off the year for us this season, but the keys are in his hands now. So I want to see
Man,
how we're gonna
that
work next year. We need some more pieces on offense. We need more pieces.
just about to ask you that. What do you do in this draft? Wide receiver first round?
I feel like
if it's a no brainer,
like
I know there's like Luther Bird.
Vernon. I like Restrepo. How you say his last name? He's Miami receiver. No, Xavier Restrepo. I don't know how to say his last name, but
Yeah,
he's a
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
He can
Okay.
work. We need a true wide receiver one though. I love
Yeah, because
Pickens. He's amazing, but he's just a deep threat. Like throw it up,
Pickens,
he might come down with it.
he's not physical. I've seen him get hit and the ball just flies out of his hands. He's too small. Calvin
Hmm.
Austin, the punt returner, is y'all best receiver. We just talked about this before the pod.
Yes,
Calvin Austin
yes.
is like he's that guy. What did you tell me earlier? Sauce, hardest person to guard. He said so far. Like Calvin Austin, you got something there. Once you have a
He just needs to
three-headed
remain
monster,
healthy.
yeah, you have a three-headed monster at receiver. You can go a long way from there.
Like think of it like this: if you get a true number one receiver, we got the lob threat and we got the speedster. We
Right.
get that true one, I think we're good. We got options at tight end. We got two tight ends.
Yeah,
We got
move.
my boy Darnell
Right, my boy.
Washington and Fryermuth. We got two
Darnell
options.
Washington, he's a project, bro. Like
Hmm.
6'7", 260. Like he's a project, bro. Hopefully
And
he just
he,
stays
he
healthy though.
He's
passionate
passionate.
about his blocking. He's passionate about the blocking.
He laying shit out. I ain't gonna lie, he laying shit out.
Exactly.
But yeah,
But
man.
for the future,
Pittsburgh is figure that offense out. Keep bringing in some pieces on defense because the defense ain't never going to be bad. Keep bringing the pieces that we need. Figure out
Yeah.
the offense, and we should be straight. Our division's tough, but hey, every year we up top.
we ain't up
Even
top.
though
We some dogs.
Even though the NFC North was like historically great this year, like literally
Bro,
historically great, the AFC North is the hardest division in football, and I don't even think it's a debate. You got Ravens, Steelers,
Mm-hmm.
Bengals every year you got to go
Think
through, and the Browns is always gonna fight. You feel me? Even if
Browns
they're
gonna
not
fight.
good, they gonna fight. You feel me? So it's
bro.
always gonna be a dog fight in that division. But I gotta ask you an uncomfortable question, man. What y'all doing with Tomlin, man? This is his sixth straight playoff without a win, first round exit. He's always 500, but he just can't seem to get it done without Big Ben, man. What you think, bro?
It's been bad without that boy Big Ben and AB and Le'Veon Bell. We
Yeah,
can't live
bro.
in the past. We really got to figure it out. This offense, it needs to be more explosive. Like we need big plays. We need big game changers. We need just
some excitement, like
Russ
that
is
old
good.
school
football, old
Good for
school
two moon
football.
balls a game though. Russ is gonna give you two
too,
good ones a
man.
You go
game.
get you some deep ball. You go watch the ball come down for a good 10
You feel me?
seconds. But it's just that offense needs to click, bro. Because the defense can't win us the game every single time. That
Yeah,
offense needs to
man.
click.
That yeah.
But for
Y'all need some
Tomlin,
I
work.
say it's like a family organization. I don't think they've just fired him. I feel like if anything, they'd probably move him up.
No chance Tomlin gets fired. But like, do you trade him? You know, NFL's only sport you could trade a coach, which he has. He's I think he's the only coach in the league with a no trade clause, so he'd have to agree to the team you're going to. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But
or mutual agreement. Like,
yeah, but it's early in the season. I mean, in the postseason still, we still got a ways to go to after the Super Bowl. We'll see what happens though.
Excuse me. I doubt we'll let him go though. I feel like if anything, he'd probably move up into like the front office.
But yeah. Next question up though, man. How did you feel about the Ravens? Did they look like did they look Super Bowl bound? How they look?
Yes, I
separate the Ravens.
Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. I love those two players.
Uh huh.
Them paired up, pretty much unstoppable. Like they guarantee you, I don't think you're gonna get any games under 100 with them two in your backfield. Like there's
Yeah,
no game they're under 100 rushing
bro. They was
combined.
almost at 300 last year, fam.
Exactly,
Like
exactly.
that
They're
shit
almost they're
is
pushing 300.
crazy.
They're flirting with 200 almost every game. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah,
that. If you can't stop the run, and then Lamar is having his best season passing,
bro.
like how you gonna stop that? How are you
You
gonna
can't.
stop that?
You can't. I mean, we
They
seen
taking
it.
you over
The top and on the ground.
The closest we seen to it being stopped was Week 1 against the Chiefs. Derrick Henry only had 56 yards that game, I think. That's it. That's their kryptonite is the Chiefs. If they can beat them this year, nobody in the NFC is beating them.
But you see, this year they almost did it though. Like they really, I feel like
It
they got
it
robbed.
was a toenail
They got
away. It
robbed.
was an Isaiah Likely toenail on the line that lost him that
man.
game.
They got
But yeah, man,
I feel
robbed.
like if
I love the Ravens, bro. They look great. They look so fucking good, bro. Like
they do, they do. Those DBs just need to strap up and lock in. You
Nate
can't be
Wiggins
getting killed
is
through the
fire,
air.
man. The rookie Nate Wiggins is having a great season. No, they still got Humphrey, even though he's always battling injury. It seems like Kyle Hamilton put him at any position on the field, slot corner, linebacker, safety.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna do his thing. But yeah, man,
You
the
Swiss
Ravens
Army
look
knife.
Swiss Army knife, literally Swiss Army knife. But yeah, the Ravens are looking soupy bound, no cap. You feel me? He's
Super Bowl bound, bro.
looking like a
There's three
Ravens Lions.
teams.
I would love the
Ravens
Ravens.
Lions. I feel like that's probably the most exciting game right there.
What
Ravens
offense,
Lions.
And
offense.
exactly, a lot of. I feel like the score would be high.
Yeah, that's like a 35-38 type Super Bowl, man. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that. I'll take that every time. But
Mm-hmm. But what's he called?
talk to me.
I'll let you go. Continue, because I was gonna jump in some other teams, but I know they're coming up.
Oh yeah. So yeah, next game up, we're gonna go Broncos versus Bills. Broncos lose 7-31. Bills dominate. I ain't gonna lie. The game started off hot. Broncos came out
Mm-hmm.
and scored first drive of the game, and then they ain't do nothing for the rest of the game. I did not
It's a
expect that.
lot of
I just didn't expect that.
Whole lot of stalling and just punting the ball.
drops and just not going their way. A lot of not
Nothing
going
was
their
going.
way.
And then the Bills offense, man. This is why I say Josh Allen's the MVP. He couldn't pass. Really, Shakir was his only weapon that game. And Shakir's low key, he's borderline elite. He had a great season. I really
He
like
had an
Shakir.
amazing
He was
season.
on your fantasy team. He was turned this year.
He
You feel
was
me?
very turned. Very, yes, sir.
He was very turned this year. But like I didn't even think Amari Cooper was playing. PS2 had him like solitary confinement. Like I didn't even know Amari Cooper was playing. Kincaid has his games where he has his moments. But Josh Allen running the ball that game was like, damn, bro.
They say
Like
Amari
this,
Cooper had DHP next to his name.
bro. I
Did
was
he
like,
play?
where's he at? like, I'm like, bro, this nigga's on the field. Like, what's going on, bro? You feel me? But yeah, James Cook and Josh Allen was looking like Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson that game. I
Yeah,
mean,
I seen the announcer was talking about James Cook was in his rhythm and he was really just eating up, finding the holes, just getting yards, just getting to it.
I
Hey,
mean,
you just
doing a
need to
little
feed him.
easy plays, even in the passing game. Just run a little angle route, right up in the middle, dump off. He's turning up for 15 yards. I mean, he's a Swiss Army knife as well. Like he's a
Hmm.
legit dual threat running back. Like elite at receiving back, elite at running, making guys miss. This Bills team, if their defense is gonna play like this every game, then they look dangerous. Can't lie.
Yeah, so they say like Josh Allen is averaging like 3 points per drive for the year.
Something nutty,
Like he's
bro.
getting almost getting you a field goal every time he
Every
goes down the
drive,
field.
fam. Like
He's getting you
Josh Allen,
points.
you another person you had on fantasy. Josh Allen was so elite this year. Like
Shout out Real.
You're not really stopping Josh Allen. Yeah, shout out real. He had Joe Burrow and Josh Allen though. Like, did he really lose? You feel me? Did he really lose that? You feel
We
me?
had Dak Prescott too before he got hurt, and Dak was putting up some numbers,
Eating,
bro.
bro. Yeah, Dak was eating. But yeah,
I think
man,
so.
this Bills team, they went out and gave the Broncos a little case of the beats. You feel me? Didn't expect that. But it was a rookie quarterback,
Lil,
a big case of the beats.
that was built to ass. They whooped that
Yeah,
ass.
straight BTA, man. But I don't know why I expected so much from a rookie quarterback. You know, rookie quarterbacks don't usually come into this type of game and thrive, and
Hey,
then we
dog.
kind of seen it.
Now the rookies that came in this year, yeah,
Yeah,
we got
that's why I
some
had
dogs that came in this year,
that's why I
dog.
had high hopes for him, man, because
Mhm.
I thought he was gonna come with it, but yeah, after that first drive, it was a whole lot of
I
nothing after
say
that drive.
Bo Nix had the season Caleb Williams was supposed to have, and vice
Yes.
versa. It was supposed to be
No, no, no,
flipped,
no,
but
no. I take that back. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Caleb was good. We had the worst O line ever.
True, I feel bad
but
for
he was getting sacked a lot of pressures, just a lot of
Yeah.
nasty football going on over there. That
Worst coach of
offense
all
need
time.
some
You
help.
feel me? This is not a
But you in the
bear
same boat
spot,
as
bro.
us, you
I
see?
don't want to talk
When that
about Bears,
offense is
man.
struggling, it's
It's
tough.
struggling. Like when we're stalling, it was worse than the Steelers. Like we didn't had halves with 30 yards total. You feel me? Like it got real nasty out there. You feel me?
It got real disgusting, yeah.
But yeah, on to the next
it. And
question, man. Who you got? Bills Ravens next week MVP battle.
Give me the Ravens for the sole fact I think Lamar's the MVP. I like both had amazing seasons. Lamar won last year, and he's had an even better season this year.
Yes,
No discredit to Josh Allen; he had an amazing season too. But like the reigning MVP just improves, and how does he not win it again? Other than like voter fatigue or like you
that's
feel
my
me?
case. That is my case. Only case is water fatigue for me. You feel me, Josh? I'm not gonna lie. Josh had a great year, but if you just compare the stats, it's Lamar. You feel me?
Hmm.
And I can agree with that. I can admit that. But like in the head to head, they smacked the Bills on that Sunday night game.
Yes,
But
they
the
did,
Bills also number 2 in the conference, beat the number 1 seed Chiefs,
and the
and
number 1 seed
had
Lions.
beat no, they lost to the Lions by 3.
Oh,
Oh no, wait, did they beat the Lions?
I think they either beat the Lions, bro. I would have to
I
check.
honestly don't remember, but Josh Allen had very least significant weapons than Lamar Allen. Lamar Jackson. He had Derrick Henry next to him. He had Bateman, Zay Flowers, couple All Pros.
No, yeah, shout out Bateman eating in the
Bro,
slot,
Bateman
especially towards the end of the year.
arguably their best receiver. Like
Mhm.
he's open a lot downfield, even across the middle, running good routes. And then you got Derrick Henry. RPO is just like their RPO is unreal. Like you don't know what's gonna happen. Read option is unreal.
One
Lamar's
second.
had help.
for my help, and they bring in
Deontay Johnson and let go of Deontay Johnson, and then the Texans picks up. Did he do anything in that game?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man.
I feel they're just picking him up for what he used to do. I haven't seen him do nothing since he
Nothing.
left
He
Pittsburgh.
was good with the Panthers to start the year. Very good.
He was.
And then they were like, "Oh yeah, we got to get him on a team." And then it's like,
He
yeah,
got on the team. It was just quiet.
this why he wasn't on the team. This why he's on the Panthers. But next topic up, we got Packers versus Eagles. This game was extremely boring. I don't want to talk about this game for long at all. Eagles win it 22-10. This game was so boring. AJ Brown was on the sideline reading a book. I mean, wasn't none going on in this game. Eagles
Uh,
was in complete control of this game. Saquon didn't have a crazy game. Actually, he did. He had 119, something like
He could have really
130.
turned tough. He slid so
He
early towards the
slid.
end of the game. I would have
Oh,
slid at the one. I would have went out. I would have slid at the one,
so
bruh.
all the Saquon Barkley anytime touchdown people out there, I'm so sorry, bro. I don't know what that nigga was doing. Like, what he had so much, and it's not
He
like
was
they were.
gone, bro. He was
It's not
gone.
like it was like a thing where like it was gonna put them up 8 points and like Green Bay could come down, go for two, and tie it. They were up by a lot of points. Why not just score? You feel me? Like he's too humble, man. I don't like that humble shit, man. Go score the
Well, he
ball.
said he said it's a dub. He shrugged it off. He
Yeah,
was like,
like
it's a dub.
you're like he
Get
ain't
off
want to
the
break the
field.
record. He ain't want to break the record week 18. That humble ass nigga, and then he come out here. He don't want to score. Like what's up, bro? Like you ain't got that dog in you, man.
But
Like
you
come
speak
on,
about the
bro.
Eagles, bro. Jalen Hurts gonna have to use that arm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jalen
they
Hurts
running
The
the
ball a
ball.
lot.
Jalen Hurts in every playoff game that he's won, but yeah, in every playoff game that he's won, he has had under 200 yards. He does not throw for 200 yards, but he's a dual threat though. He's genuinely
He
a
gives
dual
a dual
threat.
threat.
You feel me? And now he's got Saquon. They ran the ball a lot, but not a lot of passing in this game. The Packers literally hurt. Every receiver was getting hurt by quarter. First quarter, somebody got knocked out. Second quarter, somebody got knocked out. Third quarter, somebody got knocked out. I mean, they were throwing it to some dude named Melton, uh, Heath. I don't know none of these guys. You feel me? And I'm a Packers hater. I ain't even trying to hate, and I don't know none of these niggas. You feel me? I'm being honest. You feel me? But
They got a young receiving core though. They got a real young receiving
young
core.
and good receiving core. You know, Dobbs, Wicks, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson towards ACL last game of the season. So much injuries for this team. It just was not their year. You know, fate wasn't with them, and I'm not mad at that. You feel me? I'm a big Packers hater, so you feel me? I'm not tripping. You feel me? I'm not tripping at all. You feel me? We both in Cancun. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Bad blood in that division.
You feel me? But enough of this game. It wasn't very competitive. Next question up, or do I have a question on this game? Nah, no, nothing to talk about. Game of the weekend, game of the playoffs. Commanders versus Bucks. Commanders win it 23-20. Jaden Daniels, aka Jaden Jordan, does it again. I mean, he now has 6 game-winning drives in his rookie season, including his playoff game. I don't know, bro. It doinked in. Last kick of the game, doinked in for the field goal. I don't know what to make of this team. This team is good, bro. They're just good. They just win games.
They're nice. They're nice, and I feel like it's not just like givey games or like they're getting lucky. Like they're playing some good football.
They're playing some legit football. Like they're either gonna score high and keep up with you in a 30-31 game. They're gonna win by one
hmm
point. If it's low scoring, their defense is gonna play to their level. I mean, like the Bucks. I didn't know the Bucks were this elite on offense, top 5 in passing, top 5 in running, and like they held this team to 20 points. It's pretty solid. This is a defense that's been talked about all year, been a pretty weak defense, honestly. But they came with it
hmm
today. I mean, Bobby Wagner, that looked like Seahawks Bobby, man. He was out there. He did get ran over by Baker, though. Oh my God.
He did get ran over by
He
Baker.
did
It
get
was a
ran
little
over.
karma. It was a little
He did get
karma
ran
because he was
over, but
taunting, and then he got his ass
yes.
ran over.
He got ran over. You feel me? Baker didn't even lower his shoulder. He just, you know how white boys just run and just like they just run through people. It's I don't
He
know
was
what
just
it.
like ran straight through, bro.
He just ran right. He didn't even lower his shoulder. He just ran him over. I was like, damn. But yeah, man,
Baker a
that
dog though.
defense,
Shout out Baker, man.
dog, man.
You can't write Baker off.
I got a little Bucks promo at the end of the this topic. But yeah, man, this Commanders team though, Terry McLaurin, the other dudes, Zacchaeus, Zach Ertz, their two-headed monster at running back, Eckler and Robinson. I mean, Eckler in the passing game more effective than the run game. Like Eckler was screenplay, little out route. Eckler was there, and
Mm.
he's missed a lot of
Eckler in
games
the
this season
receiving
with
game.
injury. Yeah,
He secured me
Some dubs throughout the fantasy
fantasy
season.
season. He
Just
did have
purely
he did.
receiving, no rushing, just purely receiving,
I
dog.
mean, he is a great safety valve for Jaden, who can throw deep, but he's gonna use his checkdowns, and
hmm
he's gonna go to Eckler. And he went to him a lot just for some short plays. But this team, Justin, they went for 5 fourth downs. They had the highest percentage in 40 years this season on 4th downs, 20 for 23. This season, in this game, they went 3 for 5. Got the most clutch one of the game to seal the game. Jaden Daniels runs it. on 4th and 2, ends up getting like 5 yards, and then leading up to that doink field goal off the upright. I couldn't believe what I was watching, bro. Like this team is low key
hmm
destined. They're destined to go far, bro. What you
I said
think,
they're the
man?
wild card. They are the wild card of the
They are the
playoffs. So
wild
the
card. I
teams that are
like that. I
still
like
in
that.
this, they are the wild card.
They are the wild
Like
card.
you can't count them out because you don't know what to expect.
So you think they have a chance against the Lions? You think this is going to be a game?
Uh, Lions offense is so amazing. Like
It's
they're
crazy.
running it up. They're running it up, bro. Like they're running it up on whoever, whenever. You just
Hey,
never know.
I don't know how Montgomery's back after tearing his MCL or like whatever happened. He must have got shot with the horse tranquilizer. Like I don't know how he's playing. Like how is he playing in this game?
The thing is, like with or without Montgomery, they're still smacking teams, bro.
Gibbs, we seen him without
Gibbs
Montgomery.
is,
4 TDs. He killed the Vikings.
and
Killed
then
them.
Saint Brown is a dog, bro. He's a dog. Just get him
St.
the
Brown,
ball, bro.
top 5 receiver this season. J-Mo, he's gonna give you one deep shot a game. Still got Sam Laporta. They got something on their hands with the Lions, man. This Commander defense has not been great this year. They did look good this first playoff game, but this ain't the Bucks. This is not the
Yeah,
Bucks.
this ain't the Bucks.
This is
But
a
next question
powerhouse
up,
right
man.
here.
Or next topic up with this game. Upside for the Bucks, man. This team did not expect not high expectations for this team, even though they did pay Baker last year. The 3 year
hmm
$100 million extension, and he earned every bit of that money. Loki deserves more. I mean, was
Yeah,
second in
yeah,
the
definitely
league,
after this season.
in touchdowns. Even though he was tied for most picks, it comes with it. 41 touchdowns, 16 picks. I'll take that. I'll take that every year.
That's just the life of a Tampa Bay QB, dog. They throw
Yeah,
picks
you
over
feel
there.
me? Jameis
They
30,
throw
30 for 30.
picks
You
over
feel
there,
me?
bro.
30 for 30, Jameis, and you got 41-16 Bake. You feel me? Like this
hmm
team was elite. Bucky Irvin, they got a diamond in the rough with Bucky. Had 1,000-yard season in his rookie year, and he didn't even start the first couple games. It was Rashad White starting,
Just
took his
spitting,
job, and just
exactly.
ran with it, bro. Like this Bucks team has so much upside. Defense is good. They still got Vita Vea. They got that young guy Yaya Diaby, Levante David. This team is still good. You feel me? They just ran
And
into the wild card team, like you said.
Yeah, I think with
the injury bug and stuff like that, you just never know how things go when
Right.
teams are missing like their key players or missing some key players because Chris Godwin hurt.
Oh, that would have been
You
big in
feel
this
me?
game, bro. That would have
that would
been
have been
tough.
huge.
That would have been
Even though
huge,
even
but
though Mike Evans violated the Marshawn Lattimore in the big battle, they got a 7 year rivalry right now. This one
hmm
Mike won. Mike won this one for sure.
he won. He
Not gonna
won
be
their personal battle, but he lost the
lost the
war.
war.
You feel me?
Lost
He lost the war.
he lost the war, but he won the battle. He lost the war, brother. You feel me? Not enough, man. But enough of this game. This game was absolute cinema. Great game. On to the next game is the game that we have on right now. We started recording during the game because it was that trash. We got the Vikings versus the Rams. The Vikings getting their ass beat. You feel me? It's 27-9 as we speak, and I don't see the Rams coming back. It's 7 minutes left in the fourth. Sam Darnold essentially playing for a contract in this game. He ain't getting it. You feel me? This is the
Hey,
game.
JJ McCarthy, keys are probably in
his
his hands.
hands.
You feel
He's
me?
probably in his hands,
JJ,
bro.
you feel me? Get ready to learn English, buddy. You coming in. You feel me? Get ready to play next year, buddy. You playing.
I say it's like a trend for the Vikings. They'll have some like stellar years, and then like when
Just
they fall apart,
bro,
dog.
they go to the playoffs and just lay an egg every time, fam. They had the Minnesota Miracle that one year with Diggs, and then it was
hmm
Minnesota mischief since then. Like them niggas ain't been good since. You feel me? Like
hmm
Sam Darnold's last 2 weeks, essentially the most important games of his career. The Week 18 game against the Lions to get the number 1 seed, laid an egg. First playoff game against the Rams, who've been struggling 4 weeks straight scoring the ball. Cup hasn't been involved. The team hasn't been
Defense
scoring.
is questionable.
Defense is questionable, and then they give up 6 sacks in the first half, and the most sacks ever in a game is 8 in a playoff game. They gave up 6 sacks first half. Darnold's just standing there, laying duck in the pocket. He's not doing anything, missing throws. He had a fumble that was returned for a touchdown. Had a bad pick in this game. Just not a great game from Sam, man. It's not even over, but not a great game.
You gotta write him off, man. Like he is. It's definitely a comeback year for him, but like you said,
He
when it
can
matters, he don't show up.
he can still he can sign like a little like a
He go to
premium
Vegas,
contract, 1 year, 10 million. Yeah, go to Vegas, go to the Browns, go to the Titans if they don't want to take
Tennessee,
a quarterback.
exactly.
You feel me? Because there's only really 2, 3 good quarterbacks in this draft. He can still start somewhere. You feel me? Just don't.
Yeah, there's places he can go
Excuse
to
me.
play for
You just
sure.
can't pay him. Shannon Sharp was talking crazy earlier this year, saying he finna get 30, 40 a year. It's looking like the 10 to 15 range. He might got to prove himself 1 year,
I say 15, 20, 15, 20.
15, 20. Yeah,
50
elite
if he
regular
can
season. I
Start. He
mean,
can start.
yeah, 14-3 regular season, 35-12, 35 touchdowns, 12 picks. I mean, that's great numbers. I mean, great
They'd
numbers.
love that in a few teams. A few
A few
teams would
teams
love that
would love a Sam Darnold, but definitely don't overpay him, guys. He's shown he ain't really like that. But who knows what he can turn into? You feel me? Could be better than what he's showing us.
for
But
sure, for sure.
the Rams, this game, their defense was like their blitz today, like nothing the Vikings could do. Like they're just rushing 6, 5. I mean, the one sack that was fumbled, they rushed 2 DBs on that play. Like they rushed 2 DBs, the whole front line. Their defense has come together the last couple of weeks. The
hmm
offense has been terrible, but the offense was clicking today, even though they had a defensive touchdown in this one. I mean, Kyron
I'll
Williams is
say
in the report every week.
they came out very aggressive.
like if they ain't got nothing
Aggra-
to lose,
They came out like
they
they're
just come
the
out
experienced
going.
team, like they just won a Super Bowl 3 years ago. That's how they looked today. Like they looked like they was ready for this moment. Sean McVay, one of the best coaches in the league, he came with it. I mean, that's all I can say. He came
Exactly.
with it. But that's it for NFL, man. We got Wild Card Weekend next week. Can't wait. It's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a great one. I think who would the Rams play next? Rams versus Eagles?
I believe it would be
No, Rams
the lowest seed.
No.
that to advance.
The Rams are 4.
The Rams are four.
Oh,
So
yes. So the Eagles won their division. So yes. So still be Rams Eagles though.
All right, sorry, I'm
Let me
and
look
then
at the
Lions.
yeah, because it's gonna be Lions Commanders and it's gonna be Rams Eagles.
All right, so
So yeah, who you got that game?
Eagles.
Eagles. It's gonna be in
Eagles.
Eagles,
Philly.
yeah.
I'm leaning
It's gonna
Eagles,
be a
but
Philly.
The Eagles are healthy.
The ground game is amazing.
Amazing. If they shut down the ground game, it could probably be an upset. But if they can't get that ground game controlled, Eagles all day.
you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna go Rams.
And
If
go
the Rams
Rams.
the Rams come out like how they did today, and the Eagles offense looked like how they did against Green Bay, I got Rams. I mean that Eagles defense, like I said, Jalen Hurts didn't pass the ball, and the Packers defense just couldn't handle Saquon. But if this defense handles Saquon and Jalen Hurts is not passing the ball good, hey, I like an upset.
Okay, I think
Definitely
I
like an
can't sleep
upset.
on that.
Eagles D line
Really good.
Oh yeah, our boy
got
Jalen
Nolan
Carter
Smith.
over there,
Playing good.
Nolan
Jalen the
Smith,
dog.
Jordan Davis. I mean, they got guys all around. Then their DBs, the rookie Mitchell, big play Slay, Darius Slay had a pick last game. Blankenship, Cooper DeJean. This defense is elite, for
Yeah,
sure.
they got pieces all around. Yes, for sure.
So yeah, I would be surprised if the Rams beat the Eagles. I would be surprised.
I'd
Definitely
be
for that game.
surprised too, but I feel like there's definitely like
There's a chance.
It's a
Absolutely a
chance for
chance.
sure.
Absolutely a chance. But that's enough for Wild Card Weekend, man. Ready for next week. Upcoming, we got some NBA, man. Got some hoops, man. It's been a wild week of basketball. The last week of
talk about.
basketball, we had a Trae Young half court. We had a LeBron poster. We
Ooh,
had
lefty.
Cavs, the lefty. Uh, you feel me?
He's
We had
40.
we had Cavs versus OKC. We had some Cam Whitmore drama. We had some Collier drama yesterday. I mean, it was a good week of basketball. Some entertainment.
Apollo back.
Paolo's back for the Magic. I mean, I'm loving it, man. But first topic up. Kings just fired Mike Brown. They've been 7-1 since. What do you make of the Kings? This new team, man, they look fire.
Oh,
Was it
it
Mike
just like
Brown? Was it
really,
Mike Brown?
it's like, can you say it's like just a coincidence? Like as soon as they fire him, they go 7-1, or you think it was really him holding them back?
So here, let me read you the Kings. Let me read you the Kings' last couple games. It has not been
Yeah, who they
against great
play?
comp. It hasn't been
Yeah,
against
who
great
they play?
comp. All right, let's start with that. Not to discredit the Kings, you feel me, but comp matters. Comp definitely matters. So in this 8 game, or in their 7 out of their last 8, they beat Boston. They beat the
That's
Bulls.
huge.
But Boston is huge. I'll give them that. Beat the Boston Celtics. Beat the Bulls. Beat the Heats. Miami Heat. They lost to the Kings. That was the only game that they lost. Beat your 76ers. And they beat the Mavericks. And yeah, that's a good sample size. Even though the Mavs with no
There's
Kyrie, no
some,
Luca.
there's some, there's some playoff teams they handled, so you can't be
Some playoff
mad.
teams in there. You feel me?
But
Entirely put that on Mike Brown, I would say no, because the shift they've had and the change they've had under Mike Brown, because without him, they wouldn't be in the position they are now.
Exact. You just hit it. That's my point I was gonna make. I didn't agree with the firing at first. I thought it was pretty weak by the Kings. You feel me? You have a guy, Mike Brown, who got you to the playoffs for the first time. I forgot how many years since the Chris Webber days. Got you to the
Hmm.
playoffs. When you went to a game 7 against the Warriors. You feel me? Had a good season last year. Had a slow start this year. But I'm hearing he was losing the locker room. You feel me? He was trying to bench
Hmm.
DeRozan. He thought DeRozan didn't fit. I heard De'Aaron Fox had some character issues, didn't want to take the blame for a couple things. And then they got rid of him, and I'm not gonna lie, Doug Christie looks like he's bringing the best out of these guys. And this is without De'Aaron Fox. He missed like 4 or 5 games. I
Hmm.
mean, Malik Monk is playing the best basketball of his career. Sabonis is hooping like always. Keegan Murray's hooping. DeRozan's finally finding his way into this offense. They looking a little better with Doug Christie. I'm not gonna lie,
Yes.
but
and
still, I
the
don't think it's
environment
Mike
is
It's
Brown's
lit.
lit.
fault. Environment is lit. You feel me?
Environment is lit.
Guys are clicking. They're doing their thing. I'm actually enjoying watching the Kings right now. They have completely got their way back into the playoffs. They're back 500 in a stacked Western Conference.
Hmm.
Who knows what this
Sabonis
team can do,
almost had a
man.
20.
30
He almost had 20. He had 28 rebounds, right?
Exactly, 28 boards.
boards. I mean, it's a
Yeah, man.
freaking beast.
One of the best bigs out there. But yeah, I don't want to put too much blame on Mike Brown, but they do look a little better under Doug Christie. But on to the next topic. Cavs Thunder rematch this Thursday. They played earlier last week Wednesday. Game did not disappoint. I said on my pod on that Sunday leading up to that game, this game is gonna be popcorn. It was nothing less of that. Went to literally the fourth quarter, last couple minutes. But the Cavs, man, Darius Garland, Mobley, Allen, Donovan Mitchell had his probably worst game of his career, and they still won. I mean, this Cavs team, man, what you think, bro? They look great.
Yes, I like the cat. They started off the year amazing, and like, yeah, they lose their streak, their winning streak, but like they're still them top dogs over there. You don't really gotta
I'd like to say,
coming out of the East. I favor the Cavs. I really do favor the
Over
Celtics
Boston?
too.
No,
Yeah, I favor the Cavs. I feel like the Cavs are just more what's it called? More
they
like,
have they're so deep. They're a legit 8-9 deep, 8-9 deep.
yeah.
I mean, you
And you
got
got Mobley and Allen down
two
there.
twin towers in the paint. You got Garland Mitchell. You got
Garland Mitchell.
Struess, Niang, Levert, Dean Wade,
Ty Jerome
you feel
playing
me?
good.
Kyle Jerome, but bro, they're 10 deep. They got too many players.
They're
We didn't
hooping though.
say Isaac Okoro, who's been hurt.
Hmm.
He literally starts. You feel me? This team is
But the
legit,
thing
bro.
is, the Thunder are the same way, bro. They got some dogs over there too.
They're 8-9 deep as well. They're deep. And this
Exactly.
is without Chet. They
No
went on a
Chet.
15
No
game no
Chet.
Chet. You feel me? They went to the NBA Cup, no Chet. You feel me? They did get shellacked by the Bucks, but no Chet. You feel me?
They ain't had nobody to stop Giannis, bro. Like it's hard to beat the
Even with
Bucks if you don't
Chet,
got nobody to stop
even
Giannis.
Chet would have been in the third row if he was guarding Giannis every play. Shoulder to the chest. He's flying back. It would have been
In the
nasty work. You
nose.
feel me?
Please, man.
It would have been nasty work. You feel me? But yeah, this Thunder team with no Chet, they've been pretty dominant, bro. They ran off 15 games in a row. But the rematch is this Thursday. Who do you like in the rematch in OKC, man?
Give me OKC, bro.
I'm feeling
Feel like they
OKC too,
got
man.
they got SGA. I feel like SGA is making a run for MVP this season.
Hmm.
It might be hard to hold off Jokic because Jokic just fills the stat sheets, but SGA is really like making a run for it this year. And like it's only every year it's only been progressive.
Every
He's
year
only
since
gonna
Been
then.
get better,
progressive.
bro. Like SGA, he's a 30-point machine with or without the free throws. I hate the free throw merchant shit. He getting his 30 regardless. Whether he's getting 5 free throws or 15 free throws, he gonna get 30 plus. You
And
feel
Ain't
me?
nobody gonna speed
him
him up.
up. He played at his pace. He
His
played his
pace.
game.
He
Just
gonna
like
bump
the
you with the
people that play at their
shoulder.
pace,
Like Luka,
SGA, Tatum, LeBron,
Jokic,
like you don't speed these
Tatum,
guys
yeah.
up. They run their game. And like they game changers.
so I really
You
like
hit it on the head.
SGA
and the Thunder
for
over.
the Cavs for this Thursday.
So in order for him to win this game, because based on last game, I watched the whole game, took notes from that game. They got to get J Dub more involved this game. The Cavs made sure they took out J Dub. That was their biggest goal. This game, you got to get J Dub a little more involved. Keep doing what you did with Hardenstein. Hardenstein had a great game doing his floater, the left hand floater. That shit never misses. That left hand floater is money. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Keep him involved in the offense, running it through Shea, but just make sure that J Dub gets a little more involved. Got to slow down those Twin Towers. Absolutely. I mean, the first bigs since Duncan Robinson and Tim Duncan to have 20, 10, and 5 in a game. That's how dominant they were that game. Each big 20, 10, and 5. I mean, you can't really lose when your big is putting up 40, 20, and 10 combined. It's literally what happened.
Just from the
So,
bigs. Not even the main
just from
ball
the
handlers,
bigs.
bro.
So, if the OKC can slow the bigs down, they're definitely going to have a better chance of winning this game. But yeah, that game is gonna be absolute cinema again. Tune into it Thursday. Me and JC leaning OKC though, man. Next topic up. The Nuggets are back cooking after their slow start. Is the Russell Westbrook and Nikola Jokic dynamic duo. What you think about the Nuggets, man? What you think about Russ? Hold on. What you think about Russ's resurgence? What you think?
I feel like
Coach try to
write Russ off just because he wasn't really adapting to like a new role. In his mind, he's still a dog. He's still the number one option. I feel like now, over this past what like 2, 3 seasons, he's accepted. Okay, I'm not the number one no more, and he's been accepting to roles on the teams. And he's found someone that's just playing pure basketball, selfless basketball, in Jokic, which he can just match that energy and put his effort onto the court. That's why they're succeeding. Russ brings the effort, and you know he's a dog. And Jokic just plays selfless basketball. Like those are two ingredients you need for to win.
I'm not gonna lie, JC. I can't say it no better than you just said it. Like he's played with some great players. He's played with LeBron James,
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Durant,
Kevin
James Harden,
James
Kawhi Leonard,
Harden.
PG, James Harden. And this version of Russ, obviously it's not prime Russ, but this version of Russ
Mm-hmm.
on the back half of his career, how we seen him with the Lakers, terrible. Seen him with on the Clippers, wasn't that great. Seen him with the Wizards, just putting up empty stats with them. The Rockets, empty
Mm-hmm.
stats, but not winning. This team right here, he's attributing to winning, and he's putting up the stats. With Russ as a
Yes.
starter, they're now 13-2. I mean, him and Jokic now have two triple doubles in the same game in the same season. Absolute rare company. I think only one other pair of teammates have done that before. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Russ, man, he's playing defense, coming with it like you said. He's a dog. He's intense every game. He's playing every game like it's a game 7 in the finals. Like Russ, chill.
Exactly.
You feel me,
And
like
that's
Russ?
what you expect
You don't
from
gotta,
him. That's
you
what you
feel, you don't gotta
expect
go
from
that hard,
Russ.
right? You feel me? But he's going hard every single game. I mean, this Nuggets team, I had them finishing like 5th, 6th seed because I just didn't think they had the talent. But if they were gonna get this from Russ all season, and then they got Aaron Gordon back, MPJ's having his best year scoring, Jamal Murray just find his way a little more. This team could be good. Like finish probably top
Top
3.
three.
I just about
mm-hmm.
to say that they can slide back up in the top 3.
And as y'all say, it's like uh, an IQ thing because it's Russ' first year with him. but they
Yeah,
ain't playing like it's their first year. It's like Jokic just know where he want to be, when Russ is cutting, where to hit him. Like
I
they just
mean,
getting it, and then Russ the same way with Jokic. You know where to feed him the ball, when to cut, when to help him out. And they just feed off each other. So
they
it's,
just feed
the
off each
chemistry's
other, man.
building.
And it's just like we seen Russ on the Lakers. They were using Russ as a spot up, bro. Russ was sitting corner like this. We know Russ can't shoot. What is Russ doing in the corner? Like Russ needs the ball in his hand, like he is on the Nuggets. He brings the ball up. Jokic is posting up, getting into his action. He'll stand
Hmm.
still, set a screen. He's cutting backdoor, cuts backdoor. He'll swing the Porter. Like he's active in the
Hmm.
offense, and we're seeing how they're winning games with this. Like this version of Russ, this version of the Nuggets can be a dangerous team in the playoffs. No, not even the playoffs yet. I'm just even say rest of the season leading to the playoffs. They're only going to get better.
Hmm. I don't think you want to see him round one in the playoffs.
Absolutely not.
I don't think you want to see him
Absolutely
round
not.
one in the playoffs.
Like this team is dangerous, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing from them. But do they need another piece? That's my next question. Do you still think they need another piece, or can they do it with this team they got now?
Bring in a backup big, solid backup
DeAndre
big, and you
Jordan,
straight.
Zeke Najee's not it. No bueno.
Mm-hmm. Bring in somebody
But
who can.
Rely on to get some buckets and play some defense. They don't
yeah,
gotta.
because
They don't gotta be getting 20.
Jokic is not a rim protector, as we know. As much as he brings on offense, he's just absolutely not a rim protector. You feel me?
Hmm.
They just need a guy to come in, get you a block a game, get you some stops on defense. Because, like Mike Malone said, when Jokic's not in the game, we're praying. You feel me? We know we're not gonna have the same production. If you can just hold down defense though, without Jokic, it can be a
Hmm.
serviceable team. DeAndre Jordan's just older. He's on the back half of his career, more than the back half. He's done. So
Yeah,
they
these
get a guy to come in, play some
He's in
defense,
mentor
man.
role.
Yeah, yeah, he's a mentor role on his team now. He's like a UD now. Like how Miami had UD, they got
hmm
DJ. You feel me? Like that's his role. He's not really a serviceable big anymore. They get a backup big. This team is low key a threat.
It's just a matter of who, because you think like a lot of teams, if they got a backup big, I don't think they're trying to get rid of them unless the price is right. You feel me?
I mean, the first player I think of is Nick Richards on the Hornets. I mean, Mark Williams been absolutely
Mm,
hooping this season. So Mark Williams has solidified his spot as the starting center. And then they got that young guy Diabate who comes in. He's a good backup, but he's a power forward, but he plays big, great defender. So the Hornets low key had their two guys, and Nick Richards is almost an outcast. Like I don't think he's even logging 25 a game, 25 minutes. Why not trade him to the Nuggets? Like trade a couple of your small pieces, probably throwing Zeke Najee, Julian Strawther for Nick Richards. Who knows? That can take the Nuggets far. Probably.
yes.
I like that move
As
for
long
them.
as he getting some
Boards and he can protect the rim. That's all they really need.
You feel me? That's all they really need. Just some more rim protection when Jokic is out. Even with Jokic in, who knows? But last topic we got on NBA. Should the Houston Rockets make a move for Jimmy Butler? What you think, fam?
I think of Houston right now. Young, exciting, explosive team. They're quick. Jimmy, I feel like Jimmy anywhere, like he'd be happy to get out of Miami right now. But
So
on the Rockets,
the
I
original
feel like
report
there's a
with
better
Jimmy,
matchup.
how Jimmy go from saying I'll play anywhere but Miami, but I want to play here, 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 here. Nigga, what you doing, bro? Like, do you
He's
not
trying to
want to be in
pick.
Miami or like, yeah, like, bro, this team, best team to me, scenario wise for Jimmy. You got Ime Udoka, who's a dog as a coach. Jimmy's a dog as a player.
Hmm.
They got the players surrounding Jimmy that's gonna score. Jalen Green. I don't know if you've seen his last 5 games. He's in his bag. Jalen Green is like looking like the last 15 games of last season. Jalen Green right now. And then you got Shangoon. Amen Thompson is unreal. You got Fred Van Vliet. This team is so deep. Jimmy fit right in with this team.
I think
He just
if they get Jimmy, I think Van Vliet would have to be gone though.
no. I was just gonna give you a trade scenario. Dylan Brooks is getting paid a lot of money, so it will be
Mm.
Dylan Brooks package. Probably got to trade Cam Whitmore, who's
Oh
mentally not
yeah,
into it no more. We talked about it before the pod. Walking off the court early, shove Jalen Green, saying in interviews how he's not getting enough minutes. He don't know what else to do. So include him in the trade. Miami will love a player like that. they'll fix him over there in Miami. You know, Heat culture. You can't act like that in Miami. They'll trade you.
Hmm.
Feel me? So I'm thinking
I feel
Dylan
like it's
Brooks.
perfect. A perfect team for Cam to land at too,
Yeah,
because they're
right.
not as deep, especially in his position. They're not deep.
Yeah,
They
man.
got they got
Highsmith playing right
Jaime
now.
Jaquez and Highsmith for the three. Cam Whitmore fits perfectly. So contract purposes, you know, Jimmy's making a lot. Trade
Hmm.
Dylan Brooks is making 30 something million. Contract is there. You got to trade Cam, and you got to find one more player that's making some money. And I can't really think of nobody else besides Fred VanVleet, like you said. But I don't think it's time to trade Fred yet. I think you just let Fred walk in the offseason. But if you got to trade Fred, I'd absolutely do it for Jimmy.
I feel like you can get something for Fred though. You can
Yeah.
get something for Fred.
and for
I just don't think.
Miami
Need
that guard play.
Terry and Tyler Hero right now. That's really it.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
feel like Van Vliet would
Come in there and spark some.
Yeah, man. The Heat need something. I mean, the Heat, you know, they're a consistent playoff threat. They're just not built like that this year. Excuse me, Jimmy's not into it this year. He's mentally checked out. You got to move on from him.
For sure.
But
He wants out.
yeah, he wants out, man. But we touched on literally everything. This is like I said, a little bit of everything pod with my boy. We literally talk about college football, talk NFL, talk NBA. I think we're done, man. This was a good pod. Almost an hour into it. You feel me? This shit flew, didn't it?
Yeah, we freestyle make it been an hour.
You feel me? It was an hour clean. You feel me?
It's been an
We
hour.
had the bullets, and then we just flew right through it. It was easy. First pod with my boy JC. It was fun.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Rams just won it officially 27-9. So yeah, it's gonna be Rams versus Eagles next week.
Despicable.
Despicable, nasty work. But yeah, man, this is a great pod, JC. Before I wrap up again, prayers out to LA, like I said in the beginning of the pod, man. Absolute tragedy out there. Hopefully
Hmm.
the that city recovers, man. But I hope everyone has a great work week. I'm gonna be releasing the YouTube after I release the pod. So I think I'm gonna put out the YouTube video on Wednesday for this. As y'all know, I'm gonna be releasing the TikToks, the reels. Please don't ban TikTok. Please, Elon Musk buy TikTok. Please, Elon. Please. I mean,
Somebody, Jeff.
I just,
Jeff, buy it.
I just started to cook on TikTok, man. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting me on TikTok and on Instagram, man. Keep getting out some content for y'all. But thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of More to the Story. Shout out to my boy JC, man, for tuning in with me. But thank
You
you for
know, lock
listening,
in.
man. Let's get it.